Buonasera, SCWRM Cons. After the relative financial disappointment of Mission Impossible 3 and the dissolving relationship between Tom Cruise and Paramount, it seemed the series was on the way out, along with Cruise's career, not helped by his increasing erraticness, as well as his Scientology affiliation dangerously making him box office poison. However, in 2011, the series will be rejuvenated by its fourth installment, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, directed by Brad Bird in his first live-action film, with MI3's director J.J. Abrams returning as producer. It made the team dynamic famous in the show more prevalent than the previous film, with Cruise's character now on equal part with the rest of the group, which included newcomers Jeremy Renner, now famous for playing Hawkeye, and not so famous for starring in the Bourne-less Bourne film Bourne Legacy, and Simon Pegg from Hot Fuzz and Star Trek fame, among other things. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to observe and comment on this film and find out why it's so well regarded and how it became the highest grossing film in the series till Fallout in 2018. As always, if one of your team drops from the call or is murdered by ninjas, the secretary will probably lodge a formal complaint or something. Buona fortuna, SCWRM Comms. This message will be erased from your mind in 5 seconds.
Oh shit,
Mind eraser.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
just drop it on... Oh, Jova,
Yeah?
I'm afraid you just bombed Pedro's house.
Oops. He'll have... I'm afraid he'll have to stay in the hospital. Don't worry, I managed to save him from the wreckage.
Yeah. Good news is he survived. Bad news is going to take him a while to repair his house, so he won't be joining us today.
And his memory may have been wiped a bit longer than 5 minutes, too. Oops.
Oops.
Crap.
So...
Anyway, start before the Paramount logo.
Right. Yeah, let me just, get that up. Gotta say, it's been quite a roller coaster this franchise has had. Like, the first one was good, although it kind of pissed fans of the original show off. The second one was a Tom Cruise dick-sucking fest. Like, was it really anything other than that? It was pretty much made to soothe, massage, and boost his ego. And the third one was...
a mess.
Yeah. So, somehow they got the road back on track with this one. I'm ready to find out.
Alright then, once again, start before the Paramount logo in 3, 2, 1, click.
Paramount. You were so good back in the... Well, okay, you were so good back in the decade. You almost seemed like you were going to be the ones who would be housing the MCU until Disney stepped in and wanted that pie. And
Well, and it's interesting that, from what I can recall, this is really the only after Transformers started sagging, Paramount. This is Mission Impossible is really Paramount's only real big money spinner.
like, what happened to Paramount? They were used to be on top of the world, and then...
They're not... Well, that's the thing, Jova. The major Paramount franchises of old, namely 007 and Star Trek, are not anymore,
The Bond was never Paramount.
Was not Paramount? Are you sure?
No, it was never Paramount.
My bad. Still, there was something else other than Star Trek, though, but they're not as, as recurring and prevalent as they used to be.
So our film starts in Budapest. We need more films that start in Budapest. Just like we need more films that start in Pennsylvania.
So, okay, Brad, we get it. You don't have to spend 3,000 aerial shots.
Oh, goody. Brad Bird's the director this time. And hey, Hawkeye!
For a second there, I thought that was Discount Tom Cruise.
AKA, please look forward to my TV series.
Actually, that's not Jeremy Renner, Joe.
Really? It looks a lot like him.
No, it's not. Jeremy Renner won't be in for a little bit yet.
So is this instead our villain of the day?
No.
So who is this guy?
He is a man.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
It's maybe it's Tom Cruise wearing one of these traditional rubber masks,
Oh,
wow, I called it.
That's just rude.
Shh. Take it calmly.
No tears, only dreams now.
You had a good action scene, but now it's my turn, biatch.
Well, shit. Assassin.
Whoa! Montreal, because you're warping.
And now we go to
Moscow. The freaking words. But yeah, like we were saying, every movie kind of needs to have the rubber mask twist in somewhere. So
I guess not this time for that. At least
well,
not
maybe it's
yet.
for the ending. Remember, it was
Yeah.
kind of for the ending in the previous movie. So
Oh yeah. When I said this time, I meant with that particular.
And there we
guy.
go, as one of our new regulars, Simon Pegg, who was in the third movie in a couple of scenes.
and
but
mostly
now
responsible
he's,
instead for the Cornetto trilogy.
Now he's part of the full team.
Dare I ask
Also-
if we'll actually have the same mission commander from the last movie?
No.
Of course.
Also, Dweeb's figures. Simon Pegg looking at a bunch of monitors. Sounds familiar.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
In case you don't know, it's Doctor Who, the Eccleston season.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it seems perfectly fine. Not a trap whatsoever.
Well, they are in a Russian prison.
Reminds me, have you heard of the story of that guy who
they're in
acts...
They're right in the Kremlin now, actually.
Fun fact, actually, believe it or not, in real life history, there was actually a prisoner who escaped with, I kid you not, a spoon from a Russian prison. That was actually documented. Look it up. Oh, that's
Ooh.
just dickish.
Hi.
Excuse me, officer. It seems that we have dropped the soap.
Terribly sorry.
Remember, he's British. He has to be polite.
How nice this film actually gives me subtitles for the foreign language scenes.
Yeah, even to us. Oh, great! We started these prison escape with a sewer.
Oh, goody. Everyone's saved.
Yay!
Hey,
Your favorite.
guys, he dropped the soap. You know what that means.
I actually wonder, Liz, maybe you know better. Oh, I guess that was a swear word.
Cute.
Aside from that, I know about that PlayStation game, but has there ever been other Mission Impossible video games?
I don't think so.
Let me check.
Hi, girl, who for once will not be new love interest.
Ain't that a kick in the head while they're kicking a guy's head in?
What a story.
Okay. Well, we'll get one thing out of the way. Brad Bird did not write this film. He only directed it.
Ah, yes, here we see Russian Mickey Rourke and... Oh, wait, sorry, wrong movie.
By the way, they didn't film the Moscow stuff in Moscow. It was actually filmed in Prague.
Huh.
There we go. Let's see. There was an NES Mission Impossible video game on 1990. There was the Nintendo 64 and I'm
There
assuming
he
PlayStation
is.
game.
Yep. Just recovering from his Katie Holmes.
I'm in love with Katie Holmes. I'm in love with Katie Holmes. I'm totally not gay. That.
But yeah, there was the one that I mentioned in 1998. There was a Game Boy Color game in 2000. And then one for the PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox called Mission Impossible Operation Surma.
Ethan,
Weird.
please just go to the goddamn extraction point. Hunk, Hunk would be so disappointed in you, Ethan. Just get to the extraction point.
Anyway, the official writer, since Dweebs was mentioning, Josh Applebaum, and Andrei Nemec. Let me check what we did. Oh, this one, Josh Applebaum, this one was his first major movie writing skills.
So,
Oh, he worked on the Michael Bay TMNT movies. Oh.
I mean, I hear the second one was
weren't
better.
that bad.
Okay, the first one, while mediocre, wasn't that bad, and the second one was actually apparently really good.
Andrei Nemec seems to be a bit more, a veteran, because he worked on Happy Town. No, actually worked on Series 2, just like Gavin. And just like the other, he also wrote for the TMNT BAME turtle movies. Weird.
Sergey.
It seems to be working couple, huh?
No, he's called Ethan, not Sergey.
Let me guess. Sergey is his prison
Code name.
His fake name.
Jesus. Ooh.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Ow.
So, let me guess. This is probably the most popular movie because this was the first Mission Impossible movie that didn't have a stroke of controversy. Well, then again, there was the whole Scientology thing, but I digress.
Attached to the movie, not Cruise.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
I
Attached to
wonder-
the movie.
That's the thing. As far as I remember, at least I'm speaking from a personal point of view, a lot of people here believe that with 3, the franchise was pretty much over.
Really?
So basically, this was counting for a lot of people as a sort of a fresh new start.
I guess in a way. I mean, especially if they
It's
don't really
not-
bring
yeah,
up stuff
it's-
from the past.
No,
right?
it's not a reboot. It's still a
not a
sequel
reboot,
through and
yeah.
through.
I
They
guess
just-
people. I
they
guess.
just-
I
We
guess
just decide to stop with the numeral,
I guess
Which is-
also a lot of
it's-
people see this as like a fresh jumping on point as opposed to like the other 2 sequels.
It's interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting thing because by this point, the film series had gone on for 15 years.
Wow, so people really did not like 2 and 3, I guess.
Well, people liked 3 more than 2.
And yet,
How the
and yet apparently people saw 3 as like the end of the series, though. How weird.
Well, it didn't make as much money as the previous 2, so a lot of people. Well, that's
Let's see. The budget was 145 million, and it gained 694.7 million. Still a decent success.
Boy, this is just not that guy's day.
Nope.
Unless he's just messing up to make Cruise look good. But hey, we're out of the Tom Cruise ego fest era.
Agent
I
Carter. Cute.
Yeah, we are.
Agent Carter is played by Paula Patton.
Oh, I don't recall her in the previous
Wow, yeah.
movie.
Wow, the light fuse bit is actually part of the movie as opposed to just the title sequence.
Well, it
Cute.
reminds me. It reminds me when one of the Bond movies incorporated, the initial gun barrel thing, where Bond shoots into the initial sequence too.
And there we go, the iconic theme.
Who's the composer for this?
Well, it's a
Michael
Brad Bird.
Giacchino.
Yeah, Michael Giacchino returning from the 3rd movie.
Well, I guess
this is a
Michael
Brad Bird
Giacchino was one of the
film,
best
so-
things from the 3rd movie.
Well, this is a Brad Bird film, so
Okay, the fuse is going on underwater. Pah. Ethan.
Well, remember, Jova. Some type of fuses for explosive can actually be structured so they can be lit even if wet or underwater.
Yeah, but it's just
I
kind of
forgot which
silly.
specific chemical composition, but
Hey, Ethan, just how long did we set up this fuse wire to be?
oh yeah. Speaking of returns, John Knoll, visual effects supervisor for the first film, and Paul Hurst, the editor of the first film, came back for this one too.
Again, I just love to imagine that they actually set this wire up for all this. Oh, pardon me, dear sir, I do need to lay this wire here. Wait, that looks like a fuse line. Oh my god! Okay, seriously, Ethan, did we really need to put the fuse line there?
Yeah, even Jeremy Renner had to get out of the way.
Okay,
Here we
I
go.
think I finished laying out all the fuse. God help me. Oh!
and this is just for a simple C4 charge.
That has got to be one of the most over-the-top preparations for a C4 charge you'll see.
Spasiba.
I'm sure that's all there is to him and nothing hidden whatsoever. Yay!
Well, so
Ah,
Simon
hey.
Pegg's now a prevalent character in 2 Paramount IPs.
I guess one thing this movie does help
This
is that
and
it
Star
started.
Trek.
I guess one thing about this movie that does help is that it finally started off the trend of there being some actual consistency between the movies. Not to say that there wasn't some continuity. Oh.
Oof. Oh.
Wow.
Bye.
So,
He was taken away by Ford, the trademark.
I think now we've got Paula Patton.
Yeah,
the
let me
lady
check what
female
her
character.
career is.
So, a female character who's not attracted to Ethan for once in these movies.
Huh.
Holy cow.
Well, Maggie Q wasn't either.
I'm
the
not
previous
seeing
one.
that many famous titles in her career here. She did a bit both of movies and TV series. Oh, she was in the Warcraft movie. Great.
Yeah, basically,
great.
she was in love with the guy who got shot earlier.
Oh,
Wait, so he's still alive, huh?
No, he died.
Oh.
he dead.
Oh, never mind. Okay. That was a flashback we were seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Looked a bit weird with how she was crouching down in the van, looking
Actually, I
like
think we're
that guy
recapping
was
now.
Yeah, I think they are.
Bobcat. That's a cool name, Bobcat.
there. Not
Oh.
the organization's most creative day, I see.
Yeah. Ugh,
Oh.
that's gonna leave a mark. So yeah, so here we have so there we had the cheap replacement for Tom Cruise.
Well, no wonder he had to die.
Oh yeah, speaking of replacement for Tom Cruise, that was apparently part of the reason they brought in Jeremy Renner, in case Cruise wanted to leave the series.
Huh.
I guess we underestimated the fact that he actually loved it.
Well, and Renner stuck around for one more movie after this, and then he couldn't come back for Fallout because of
The MCU.
Avengers 4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So did we
Also-
kill this character off screen?
You know
No.
what's ironic was
No.
you know what's ironic is
Surprising.
wait, they didn't? Oh. Well, I
Oh,
guess
yeah,
just
by
in
the way,
case he wants to come
A11
back.
Anyway,
Yes.
A113. That's something people who worked on Disney Pixar movies like to put in their films.
Yeah, I actually remember that. It's like an Easter egg about their animation studio.
So basically, Paramount are indirectly advertising their competition.
Irony.
Those survivors.
Typical.
Crashing the party, not crashing the plane.
Party,
Give it
plane,
time.
same thing.
I mean, Tom Cruise is famous for crashing vehicles, so... Technically speaking, yeah, in 2017's Mummy, he crashes a plane.
So anyway, Trevor, the cheap Tom Cruise, is played by.
Let me think of a bootleg name. Not Ruiska, maybe? Oh.
And that chick there that shot him is played by it's a bean played by Leia Seydoux, later going to be Inspector.
I guess
quick,
she's our main villain of the day.
quick, guys! Use the magical bubble wrap that can heal his wounds. Wait, we don't have that? But it's all the rage over at the Kingsman.
Oh, don't remind me. Although the King's Man looks good.
Oh yeah, the prequel. Weird that they're doing a prequel, but I guess they want to probably restore goodwill before they go about with Kingsman 3.
Lee Seydoux was also in Isle of Dogs. You knew that. Oh, she was also Belle in the Beauty and the Beast musical-based movie.
Musical-based
Yeah.
movie?
The 2014 one. I'll give you a link in the meantime.
That must
Yeah.
not have been a Disney one. Ah. I swear to God, if it had something to do with the organization getting compromised
Russia.
again...
It's
Well,
Russian
I guess
nuclear
that's-
launch codes.
Oh, jeez, it's always nuclear.
Here we go again.
It wasn't in the other films.
True, but it's a very common spy story element. I mean, even despite the fact, if I recall correctly, Dweebs, the Mission Impossible movies are set in time frame wise in the years that they are released. In this case, 2011, right?
How much
Yeah.
how much you want to bet that sigh was actually a sigh of relief that it wasn't again something to do with the agency getting compromised again?
It may
All right,
be,
guys,
but,
time to get our mission briefing via public phone.
So
Why
who's
not,
the mission command this time, I wonder? Like, at this point, it's practically a meme. Like, it's like the Defense Against the Dark Arts position. Oh my.
Can you imagine if a drunkard actually accidentally input the code?
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Sorry. Oh, by the way, Trevor, sorry, he and his wife split.
Who?
Oh no, I totally cared
Ethan
about
and his
it.
wife.
Oh, gee, what a shock.
Well, actually, it was apparently more for her safety.
So what was it? You know, it makes you wonder what was even the point of marrying her. Like, he knew the dangers of it from the get-go. Also, was she really even in that much danger in the third movie? I asked because I can't remember the third movie that much.
Hold on. Jeez.
All right.
It's not really a huge time frame.
Yeah, but don't worry, he's already got his team.
Oh well.
Huh.
Wait, does that mean that the public phone will self-destruct in 5 seconds?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
5 seconds? Come on! Give me some more time!
don't worry, you can just look awake like that.
Huh, seems a bit late. No?
IMF had a budget cut.
No, don't you dare go back! It's gonna explode right as you reach for it!
Oh, no, you had to hit.
Jeez.
A little while.
Jeez, IMF's technology is getting a bit lax these days.
Yeah. Anyway, the voice of the mission command guy is a Pixar employee by the name of Teddy Newton.
Huh, wow.
cute.
So Pixar's... I guess that's fitting, considering Brad Bird likes to work with Pixar. Although it's weird that we don't get to see him, unlike in the past movies. Kind of a shame, but oh well. I guess at this point, Mission Command doesn't really factor nearly as much.
Such a glorious life in the ex-Soviet Union.
Lovely indeed. Here in Soviet Russia, the missile commands compromise you.
Yeah, Newton's primarily a character designer.
Oh, Tom.
What's with the fake master? Also, red balloon.
They
Oh no!
float, Georgie. They float.
But hey, Peg gets to do something.
Cruz, those fake mustache will look good on you, just saying.
Oh my. He looks like he's trying to cosplay as Tony Stark's dad as the Attorney General.
Yeah, Howard Stark.
So they got to gain more information about this guy called
Cobalt.
who wants to use those Russian launch codes, and boy, he's not going to be doing any good with them, really, is he?
Well, Jova, since you... Oh, also canon product placement. Also, Jova, since you're... Oh, that's why the balloon is for. Since you and Shira have been more into Steven Universe than I am currently, is there a Cobalt gem at any point?
Not yet, but give them some time. They'll probably eventually include one.
Okay.
I'll admit, nobody would suspect a balloon unless it's just suspiciously...
But it's a red balloon.
There you go.
So, therefore, it's okay. Exactly.
Kremlin game face, eh? Uh-oh.
You didn't plan for this?
Is IMF really getting that lax these days? Seriously, that's
Well, I get it. That was a sense of urgency emergency because they needed time. But Jesus,
It's not just that. Also, their tech is getting out of whack. They say it'll self-destruct in 5 seconds. It has to be hit to actually work. Like, man, they're getting old.
Well, believe it or not, Joe, the IMF getting old thing, that's going to be a plot point in the next movie.
I guess, because I was on the point where
No
Tom Cruise
match.
actually started aging visibly. Seriously, these many years and this guy still had the same face he had back in the first movie.
Again, I swear, he must have amazing youth elixir at his house.
Tell me about it.
there we go. Yeah, fuck off.
Uh-oh. I look forward to saying this to Sergeant What's-His-Name.
Sorry, Simon, we're not sending any more people to gulags.
Yeah. Quiet, Benji.
Poor Benji. Oh my god, the bombastic Russian
Michael
music.
Giacchino really has a blast of doing this. You can feel it.
Definitely. There's one thing I always expect from Michael Giacchino. It's to turn in a pretty good musical performance. Just in case you didn't remember, we were in Soviet Russia. Or, well, Russia, technically, but you get the point.
Did they actually allow them to film in Moscow? Let me check.
No, it was filmed in Prague.
Oh, even this
Okay.
scene?
Budapest, Mumbai, Prague. No, actually, they did film in Moscow, apparently.
Oh.
Vancouver, Bangalore, and Dubai.
I definitely
Yeah.
like the renditions of the Mission Impossible theme
I
snuck into
think
this
the only
one.
place where that people are not allowed to film is the commemorate chamber of where Lenin's mummified corpse is in. I think.
Maybe. Okay, but now they got a bigger problem trying to get past that guy.
Oh no!
No, the secretary! Those are always tough to get by.
Don't worry, guys. If we die, he'll disavow any knowledge of our acts. Oh wait, the secretary.
It's wrong. So how do we do it? Not the time, Simon.
Look at him. He doesn't even look like he cares that much that they split up. Yeah, I liked her for how much of the film we got to know her. Yeah. I'm sorry to the fans who really liked that movie, but let's be quite honest. Was Julia
So what
really
did that signal do?
Oh.
Well, they're trying to lure the guard away for a little bit so they can enact their get past this desk strategy.
Huh. That was simple.
Make a giant projector screen.
Oh, we're going to trick him with special effects.
Yeah, this device. It is. It looks like something Brad Bird would make.
Definitely.
Be like, whoa!
Seriously, that our plumbing is horrible.
Oh, that
Okay,
is-
this is pretty ingenious.
Stop.
This would so work in a stealth
is
section for a video
I
game.
forgot, what's that game where, the one person is turned around, they need to get close to it before it turns around again?
I think it's red light, green light, I think.
Yeah, I think the English name I needed to know, because there you go. Your mechanical
And yeah,
3 to
the
1
camera
star.
follows the guard vision.
That's nice.
This would so work for a stealth section in a video game adaptation.
I love how he's so confused because he keeps hearing the droplet, but nothing is wrong.
Yeah, what the fuck is this thing?
Hmm. Too much vodka yesterday, Boris? Ooh.
Okay. Careful.
What could possibly go wrong?
Ooh.
Oh God! Oh
Get
my
down.
God!
Very.
You know, if that guy has to go for a whiz and the bathroom's down the hallway, we're gonna have a problem.
Thankfully,
Render
no, because
complete.
they were actually closer to it.
Okay, so we don't have to
Ooh.
worry about the thing anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Just pray to God nobody has to come down that hallway. That'll be fun to explain then. It's just prank, ja. Da.
I can't pronounce Russians.
My father knows more about it, but I cannot tell.
Okay, what's in the super secret special vault? A bunch of cabinets.
And boxes. What's
Aw,
in the
everyone's
boxes?
every spy's favorite.
There we go.
Oh yeah, the file that we need to retrieve. Yeah, just pick all of them, you'll be fine. Also, typical for Russians, they still use those uncomplicated microfilms.
I know, right?
All empty.
Oh crap, it's empty.
Well, wouldn't you know, we've been had.
Oh shit. Fuck.
I do believe we are being made the fools to be framed.
Yeah. So yeah, they're being framed. They're like, gotta get the fuck out of there.
What a surprise! Tom Cruise's team being framed for a thing they didn't committed.
Wow, so they really are
And
trying
the
to force
camera-
us to...
Yeah, the camera can't keep track of two at a time. So
Oh, the irony.
Oh god, that's the guy.
oh fuck, the film's crashing. That is the straight side
Oh, look
hair.
at him. Good. Never saw that
Oh,
before.
he ran here 2 seconds. Oh, sorry. Wait, guys. That he looks like INF agent Ethan Hunt. Should we go back and pursue?
No. Time is of the essence. We'll interrogate him later.
Yeah. They're running off because they have it.
There we go.
They're late for that.
Tom Cruise running. Hey, Tom!
In a uniform, nonetheless.
They're late for their card game with all.
Hey, Tom, having flashbacks to Minority Report, eh?
Oop.
So, yes, sir! The irony,
But
he
you
just...
don't have Russian accent.
Voila.
There you are. He's lost his Bruce Springsteen.
Wow,
Get it
reversible
because he's
jacket and everything.
American. And then the
Complete
pair
with
of
Clark
glasses,
Kent
too.
glasses.
So where's the
Whoa.
rendezvous?
Oh, snap.
What the fuck? Oh, there really was a detonation sequence. Oh, not the Kremlin!
Oh, whoa.
There's more running. Don't worry. But running. Oh, actually, no. His running skills.
Well, that
didn't
was a
help.
short movie.
So wow. Once Tom Cruise's running did not help him.
Jeez, Tom, what happened? You were used to be a practical god in Mission Impossible 2. Has your ego not been boosted lately?
Oh no, that's a problem.
Oh.
So guys,
Arrested.
What a resounding fail. having
Oh!
flashbacks.
A gas main explosion.
Oh, there we go. He started. That's a nice touch. The fact that the subtitles morph in understanding what we're saying.
Yeah.
Well, on the one I'm watching, it's just plain text.
Ah. Okay.
They have both versions, I guess, for those in case.
Well,
they
at
didn't
least I
read
can
them
understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
clearly. Oh dear. And here in
Yeah.
Russia, we have ways of making you talk.
GBA.
No smoking.
Ah, but I wanted to smoke in his face to make him suffer. I am very good at it.
Just something. Well, you know, for a guy, he's not very good at it.
He's gonna be
Look-
chasing him
He
a lot
looks a
throughout
bit
this
like
movie, isn't he?
Christopher Eccleston.
Oh, is
As
she
a
a bit of a
doctor.
clumsy nurse?
Are you tired of this happening to you?
The joy, the IMF. I don't know.
We have clipboards. Ooh.
So, Ethan, starting to regret taking this mission on the very last minute?
Oh, crap. Maybe that's why it's called. Maybe that's why Ghost Protocol.
What the fuck is he
Is it
doing?
me or is he? Is it me or is he getting rather slow?
Well, Tom, it's time to swallow your
It's not
dignity
worth
and
it
jump into the
Go
garbage.
into the trash. Yeah, he's like, are you really going to do
That's
jump.
cute. Go on, jump. Is good for sport. And is great metaphor, I think.
I'm waiting.
And again, my mission seemed like a good one an hour ago, and look where it got me.
Come on.
Come on. I promise I won't throw you in the garbage. I'll just throw you in the bed of spikes.
Let me guess. He uses these as an excuse to throw him off the build. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger does to Gabriel in the end of days. Whee!
Now this actually seems like a good idea.
Wait.
Da 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 da! Oh! Oh, my back! Oh, God! That really went better in my head than how it actually ended up. Oh, God, I'm in agonizing pain, but it was so worth it for the look on your face. Oh, God, you're shooting at me. Time to go. There's definitely...
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
This is the start. This is where Ethan's a bit more clumsier than normal.
I guess
he's
it helps...
getting old, so it makes sense.
I guess it helps keep...
How old Cruz was at the time.
Wasn't he like in his... Oh, God, I want to say 40s, nearing 50 in this movie?
2011, I think so.
He was born in 1962.
Really?
So he was
Holy
40
cow.
So he
It
was
was
49.
449 for this movie.
And yet he doesn't look a day
Alpha
over
One-
23 in this movie.
Alpha 113, A113 again. Okay, yeah, Brad, I know you work at Pixar. Also, there's the hoodie from.
We just love to be cute, Dweebs.
Hey, it's the hoodie from the poster.
You know, I gotta say, this movie definitely has a nice added dose of whimsy, especially considering how we just had a building get bombed.
Well, considering
Not
who
just any
directed it.
building, the fucking Kremlin.
Dang.
It's basically Russia's equivalent to 9/11.
Oh, BBC World News.
Hi, characters who totally won't be important later on in the movie.
We want to teach you English.
I don't know.
Anywhere far away from there, probably.
Hmm.
Yeah, a gas main break. Yeah, I mean, holy cow.
Yeah, although the Russian Defense Ministry are
Cover.
Yeah.
so he's gonna get the fuck out of there.
Oh, actual stock footage, I think. Oh,
Well,
what
crud.
the fuck? So who's playing this fight?
Well, it's gotta say his name first.
I swear to God, this guy looks like, Alan.
It looked like...
Alan,
Hmm.
he looks like Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, beat, yeah.
Again, Jover, Alec Baldwin's in the next movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
Calling the next film before we've even started to watch it.
Amazing how that works out. So, Ethan.
Okay, gentlemen.
we got
can
we got the secretary, the IMF secretary. I mean,
Tom Wilkinson.
Tom Wilkinson.
Let me guess. He'll be the main correspondent for the movie.
Actually,
There's Hawkeye.
Yeah.
the resignation.
Oops.
You can call me
Hi.
Ronin, it's fine. Also like that. Had a family, lost it 5 years.
Tom Wilkinson played the mob boss in Batman Begins.
Yeah, I definitely recognize him from that.
Yeah.
Wait, Batman Begins and not Dark Knight?
He managed to
Yeah.
make an identikit like that.
Dang. Someone's a skilled artist. A professor? Does this mean he is the Professor Moriarty to Ethan Winters' Sherlock Holmes? Or
Nah.
just about a symbolism?
There's
Of course we want to.
crap.
Great, we're restarting the Cold War.
Goodness gracious, the last thing we need is another Cold War.
And yeah, the IMF's gonna get the blame.
Typical.
Again. We
Oh boy.
Title!
Yeah. So yeah, the entire IMF.
Translation, I forgot. No, actually, hold on. Is the Captain America?
2011.
This thing. I wonder if someone's snuck in here.
Oh boy.
It's
Yeah.
weird because in a couple of years, also Spectre tried to be Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
I love how Hawkeye's going, sir, we're not actually going to encourage this guy to escape at our expense, are we?
Yeah. So there's not going to be much help from the IMF.
Well, they're giving them the chance to escape at least. That's a pretty big help.
I
if you say.
mean, even in the first movie, so Tom should be, used to by this point.
Yeah, but although in that case the IMF still existed, here there is no IMF.
Eh?
Yeah.
Remember he said Ghost Protocol means the IMF's disavowed.
True.
Or at least until, the situation has been cleared.
I love how this guy is paraphrasing the classic statement here and there. And after the first time you got accused of doing something you didn't do, it's actually kind of awkward when you get down to it.
Oh.
Whoa! Hey, the self-destruct was actually early there.
Oh.
Oh.
And,
Wow, good night, Tom Wickelson. Oh. Well, this is awkward.
and a flight of... oh, that's nice.
Well, a mission accepted, I guess. Mission heavily accepted.
Although I'm guessing the car will not self-destruct.
It's okay, though. It managed to not kill the two big-name actors for this movie. They're okay. Oh, God, I don't need this. I could be sniping people with a bow and arrow instead of getting shot in the river.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wrong
Yes,
franchise. Wrong franchise.
You know what's funny is like, well, oh, basically he was known as that guy in the shadows with the bow and arrow until Avengers.
Flair.
Although in this film, he's the out of his depth aid.
Okay,
So not too
du-
different
du-
from Hawkeye.
Dudes, I'm pretty sure it's overkill by this point.
Just want to make doubly sure they have a tendency to survive.
Well, mind you, in Mission Impossible Fallout, instead of Hawkeye, we get Superman.
Henry Cavill, yeah.
From one superhero to another.
I said stop, you numpties!
They're already dead, you
Sorry,
idiots!
comrade, I just love shooting.
What are you firing at?
Oh, hey,
Well,
it's that guy.
At least
Yeah.
he respects not wasting bullets.
So, well, hey, give credit. At least this movie has another reason for why we'll probably get a different correspondent in the next movie.
Yeah, because the one here is now dead.
Yeah.
And the rest of the IMF has all been
Oh
fired.
boy. We're gonna find the other.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's what it counts.
Yeah. Well, you've been playing Hunches since 1996, so...
I see we have our audience surrogate here. Welcome aboard.
Wow, he's just as
They're Russians.
he's-
We do not think.
he's just as questioning of silly plots as Hawkeye.
Cute.
Yeah, this was before the Avengers.
I mean,
I
I
mean-
understand that when this guy woke up this day, this wasn't his ideal, day scenario, but
So, honest question, who else is looking forward to that Hawkeye TV series?
a bit. I reconfirm what he said, like after Endgame, or is it during those 5 years where he becomes Ronin?
I think it's after Endgame.
But I was a bit disappointed that he wasn't in.
Oh Jesus!
They
I was a bit
wasn't in.
disappointed Renan wasn't in
Why is that?
because, well, he had to do Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how
Maybe in the next two movies.
how ironic. How ironic because he missed out on
Seriously?
Infinity War because he
You
had
have
to
to
be in
do
Mission
all the
Impossible.
secret. You have to do all the secret stuff on that motherfucking trains.
Jesus, even when defunct, the IMF is a pain to work for. But yeah, as I was saying, the irony though, it's like, well, it was because of a
Ugh.
Mission Impossible movie that, shoot, what's his actor's name again?
Who are you referring to?
Hawkeyes.
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't it ironic that Jeremy Renner missed out on Avengers Infinity War because of Mission Impossible? So they end up
No,
missing...
actually.
Eh?
Remember, he he was going to do Infinity War, but none of his scenes made it in the movie. But he was in Endgame.
I think the scenes by the film were the ones right at the beginning of Endgame.
Oh, hang on. How will the world finally end? So we've found out as to who this guy is. Oh, and speaking of the script, Christopher McQuarrie, who would go on to direct, well, now the 4 movies after this, had rewrote some of the script.
Uh-huh.
And he inserted little bits and pieces that he would use in future movies.
Okay.
That
Whoa.
sounds like the
how
ravings
can-
of a madman.
But how can there be evolution if there's nothing to evolve?
Don't you see, Dweebs? Those
For
who
the
are
ones
strong
that
will survive.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Lex Luthor tried to douse the planet in a kryptonite meteor ray. Sure, it sounds crazy, but don't you see the sense in it all?
Totally.
Peace! Of course! Well, it's a sad irony that nukes can bring peace.
So...
Huh.
Okay.
So we have 2 big bad bosses to chase after.
An assassin and a nuclear madman.
Joy, how much you want to bet they're working together? So, I want to repeat, for once we don't have a mole in our organization, unlike the past 3 ventures.
No,
Yeah.
we just been framed for different reasons.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, the secretary boy, he's disavowed himself now, so yeah, this is the start of the era of Mission Impossible, where the IMF is either disavowed,
Or at
taken
least
apart,
compromised.
or being talked about as being a bunch of old geezers.
Huh. Sam Neill?
And then again, Christopher McQuarrie had a little bit of an uncredited rewrite of this film, so
I swear, Hendrix there looks a lot like Sam Neill.
well, he's not Sam Neill though. So
I mean, what is it with this movie and actor lookalikes?
yeah, we have
Anyway.
discount Tom Cruise.
Discount Alec Baldwin, and now discount Sam Neill.
Hendrix is played by Michael Nyqvist, which sadly passed away in 2017.
Sadly doesn't ring a bell for me. What was he in?
He was in John Wick,
Ooh.
and also he came back, I suppose, more. Oh, in memoriam. He was cited in memoriam for John Wick 3. It was in IT, not the Stephen King movie.
Not It.
IT. It was in the the trilogy about the girl with the arm tattoo, the girl who played with fire, and the girl who kicked the hornet's nest, based on a series of German books, I think. Basically, had an extensive career since the 80s.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, Hendrix used the Kremlin blowing up to hide the fact that he stole a launch control device.
Yeah.
So now he's going to trade with Moreau at the Burj Khalifa in Dubai.
Arabian.
Lawrence of Arabia! Set your wings free!
So yeah, he's gone off to Dubai to try and get the launch codes he needs to launch the thing, and it's up to what remains of the IMF to stop him.
Boy, it's gonna be fun reconstructing the IMF for what, the 3rd time now?
So now they're gonna. Okay, they go from disguising themselves to disguising whole rooms.
This is going to be fun.
They're gonna go to the hotel that they're staying at, use their gadgets to disguise and facial masks to disguise the room as the room that Roe, the assassin, believes she's going to meet with Hendrix.
Wow, Jeremy.
When they're in fact going to be talking with these guys.
Poor Jeremy Renner. His job is to help her again. He really was born to play Hawkeye. Oh.
Fucking camels.
Well, then again, we've seen him not looking where he was going in the second movie when he was driving. So
yeah, but in the second movie, he had to be made to look cool while doing it.
Yeah. Well, he's made to look cool.
Speaking of ego boosting,
this is the I forgot what's his name.
The Burj Khalifa.
I think it's the tallest building right now in the world.
God, is it?
And if it not, it's at least one of the tallest. A huge skyscraper meant to symbolize the power of the caliphate.
Huh.
Yeah, it's the tallest building in the world.
Clocked in at 829.8 meters. So by traditional rules of height, it can be considered a mountain.
Wow. And let me guess, they're actually filming on location.
Yep, it's actually one of the most known things about this movie. The fact that all the stunts that Cruise will do on the tower is himself. No stunts, no save nets, everything. It's just him.
Well, there's a harness, but that was edited out in post.
Well, could you imagine if he actually died during the making of one of his films?
So yeah, we have to go into the building from the outside.
So, calling it now,
and again, they can't just use the IMF, because there is no IMF.
Calling it now, there's going to be a fight on the tippity top of this building, because, I mean, hello, it's such a tall building.
Oh, if you have seen the top of the building is not that big.
Yeah, but it's incredibly tall. Oh,
cute.
I'm just a helper.
Yeah.
Again, it's like, if ever there were a man born to play Hawkeye, it was him. Since Hawkeye is kind of...
I wonder how long does it take to take the elevator from the basement to the top floor.
He has to go to the... was on the 119th floor, and he has to go up to the 130th.
Is that the top floor?
It will not take that much, at least. Whoop.
Oh, joy. So he actually is going to do this for real. No stunts, yes, technically, but holy cow. With nothing but a harness.
Jover, he's Tom Cruise. He's the man that laughs in the face of danger.
True. Very true. Hey, look! It's its old gear from the first movie.
Well, not
exactly. Just updated.
Well, yeah, updated still.
Yeah, it's Red Dead.
Red. No, it's like neck. Red's bad.
Okay, so all he has to do is climb 11 stories up and 7 units across.
No big deal, I guess.
Totally.
I mean, this is a guy that jumped from moving trains. What was his big stunt in the second one?
Free climbing on the Grand Canyon, I think it was.
Free climbing on the mountain. And then the third one, jump from a helicopter into a hole.
Here we go.
You have to wonder if he actually gets scared by all the stuff he does, or if he legit...
Yeah, that's not blue screen, by the way.
Yeah.
Nope, that's all 100% real.
Yep. And he's only doing this with a harness, folks, and if that harness gave, bye-bye Cruisy.
Yeah, I'll just attest that it works.
It's okay, Benji. Yeah. It's okay. You haven't killed Ethan yet with a faulty
I wonder
gear.
how much of that was acting or how much of it was Simon Pegg just being scared shitless.
I wonder what that device is.
I wouldn't be surprised if it were both.
It's the mask-making device.
Oh, goody. So it's foreshadowing.
It's Mission Impossible. We gotta have our masks.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know-
like you said, we gotta have the mask twist.
You know, I gotta wonder, maybe this is how Tom Cruise stayed young for so long. Like, maybe it's just all these death-defying stunts that give him the
The adrenaline
sheer...
rush.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What now? Oh,
Sandstorm!
great. That's going to be a pain to deal with while climbing.
Long way off, eh?
Yeah.
Well,
well,
I should be more worrying about you guys because you just removed the piece of glass that was your window. So
he's outside. Honey, do you know
Are you
who
new
Ethan
to
is
the
played
job,
by? She must be. Like, even before this, Ethan has been doing some of the
Oh.
most... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
shit.
Everything that can go wrong will go wrong with poor Ethan, I see.
Fucking malfunctioning piece of
Okay.
garbage.
Okay. I know the IMF don't exist anymore technically, but come on, the one that Alec Baldwin dissolves the IMF again next movie. The IMF's equipment barely freaking works.
Oh, so Alec
Well, it was
Baldwin's gonna be our new
experimental, so-
correspondent.
Well, again, we'll wait till Rogue Nation for that one.
Okay, Tom.
Okay, so one of the gloves isn't working, so...
Oh, now it's working! Oh, that is...
He's like, "Well, you're fucking kidding me."
Oh.
Like a fly in the wind, like a leaf. Whatever. There we
Well,
go.
ready to the server room.
Whoop. There we go, nice and easy.
Just get in before the nasty
Ow.
sandstorm!
That they RTO, just in case you forgot what the series was called. Not called Mission Nice and Easy.
He really is
yeah.
the perfect audience surrogate.
Again, I get the feeling he was just using Hawkeye. He's just as quippy as he is in those.
I know, right?
Tom, not sure it worked. Oh, it actually is working.
I wonder if they legit actually cut a hole in the middle of that building.
Whoa.
And now the
garbage.
other one.
Yeah. So yeah, if the IMF gets restored, their gadget making people will have to
Really up their tech. Seriously, faulty self-destruction technology, gloves that don't even work properly. I'm half expecting those
There we
glasses
go.
to malfunction.
Yep. We're online, so now you can use the elevators and security cameras. Now they gotta change. Now they gotta shift the room around.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. Beep. Okay. That's nice.
Excuse me, but why are there two rooms called 118G?
Oh shit.
You mean after all that effort I did just to get out the bloody...
Yeah, there is a bit of a problem.
Oh crap, a mediocre Bond girl's on the way.
Uh-oh.
Darn it, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Fuck it, I'm not climbing down that again.
Again, folks, this is Tom Cruise doing this with only a harness to keep himself
Running
safe.
down the entire building.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Oops.
Obviously, the
Or
speed of
maybe not.
cruise. Oh,
Wouldn't you say at cruise control speed? Uh-oh.
no.
Yeah, we got it.
No shit.
We.
Dun, dun, dun,
You know, I gotta wonder if Tom Cruise just does all these death-defying stunts just so he can put it on his resume.
Yeah,
Hey.
it would probably. Whoa!
Whoa.
Ow! Whoa!
That would have
Jesus.
been a silly way to die.
I mean, imagine that. Lol, ran along buildings at 49.
Anyway, you were saying?
Well, that wasn't saying anything.
Wow! Again. Wow. You don't get to talk about what's not easier not today, Benji.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
that Claire.
Yeah, that look says it all.
Ah,
Ugh, I'm never
never
good
been a
with
fan of
contacts.
contact lenses.
Yeah, I've never been good with them either.
Oh,
Yep.
oh,
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Benji, you're not gonna wear a mask.
Omar Sharif. What kind of Pokemon can you catch on Pokemon Go on this tower?
Apparently you can catch... Oh my god, a Rayquaza! It must be as tall as the Sky Tower.
Makes sense.
It's just as dangerous as the Sky Tower. Although you don't use your bike to traverse through it.
Okay.
Never easy.
Are you sure we pressed floor 14, sir?
I am absolutely certain about it. Have you heard the name of this movie? It's called Doing What's Impossible.
So now they're gonna have an exact replica of the launch codes.
As they've said, easier said than done. You know, we've talked
That's
a lot
true.
about Hendrix, but yeah, true.
But again, like Hawkeye, he can make rash decisions. Like if you do this, I'm gonna throw the briefcase out the window.
Admittedly, given his training, I can see why he's a bit wary about
Oh.
this. Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Boy, everything that can go wrong is just going wrong today. Like, the team cannot get a break.
Even the mask-making device is broken.
Okay, IMF. Seriously, you need to either ship up or go home.
Jova, there is no IMF now, remember?
Well,
Oh,
you know what
you-
I mean.
So, yeah, I got it. The president was looking for an excuse to disband the IMF for years, but unfortunately for him, dodgy gadgets aren't a adequate enough reason to disband the whole agency. But now what happened in this movie earlier was the perfect excuse for him to do that. And the president at the time was Obama.
Well,
Yeah.
that makes
So,
sense
thanks,
in a
Obama.
sense.
Yeah, thank you, Obama. Now the free world's got no way of protecting itself. Well, at
Knowing
least not-
Obama, he
at least not
probably
in the
knows that they'll find a
covert
proper way
sense.
to get back on track.
Mm-hmm.
Goggles.
The goggles, they do
Jesus
not-
Christ, you could...
Yeah. Again, I think he was getting seen on.
Interesting way of transition, since it's happening at the same time.
Oh boy.
So yeah, those guys think they're talking to the real assassin, but it's actually Benji and Ethan that are talking to the real assassin.
Ha 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 ha! The
Nice.
irony.
Thanks to the gadgets that did work.
The door maker thingy.
And she gets to copy it line for line. Also, your pictures show you to be blonde, but here you are brunette. I like the change.
So basically, Paula Patton's going to be copying everything the real assassin says to.
Yeah, to the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually didn't thought of that, I think.
Oopsie!
Oh yeah! Oh crap! The police.
Poor
Simon
Simon.
Pegg dressed as a bellboy.
Yeah, we're kind of reaching an impasse with that.
Oh,
Oh god, poor Jeremy Renner. I mean, Hawkeye. I mean, poor guy. I'll have you know, I can arrow
she's
off an
adorable.
apple from your head.
I killed the best. Yeah, Paula. That was not the time to react. Okay, I know a character is a name, but whatever. Okay, I'll look it up on Wikipedia. Jane Carter.
Huh. Wow.
That's a pretty generic name, though. So I'll just keep calling her Patton.
I guess you could call her Agent Carter.
No.
Already said that joke.
Don't.
Yeah, it's locked. So what do we do?
There we go.
Why
Why did he twist the table around?
It is part of hotel tradition.
I swear you sound like English guy trying to do a French accent.
Well, I kind of moved in from the English lands here. But a land of my father's, you see.
That's Wales.
I know, but I thought I'd rather try and inject some proper culture here.
The whole confusing culture stuff. You know,
Well,
the whole confusing culture stuff. It reminds me of a joke in Chucklevision where where the main characters are disguised as cooks, and someone asks, "Where did you learn to cook?" And one of them said, "The Louvre. That's an art gallery." Also, why are you blinking that way?
Seven.
Oh, 000. Oh.
Well, it actually worked.
I guess you have to go with the stuff that nobody would suspect an assassin would be so stupid to put as.
Simon Pegg's got 3 hands,
Oh my god.
3 arms. Knock, knock, knock.
Classy.
There, the diamonds. Now, just to make sure they're not
Fake.
They're not counterfeits.
Yeah. Hmm,
You're
what's this
without
one
the
more tea?
clumsiest assassin I've ever seen.
You.
Oh.
Oh,
Dang!
that was rude.
So you release his family, but you kill him.
I guess I was still dirtied by the tea.
Ha! She actually called it.
Oh.
Eh?
Oh no.
Oh, snap!
crap.
Again, can anything go right today? The bad guys
Probably
have
not.
launch codes. The assassin's getting away. Oh,
Cat
okay then.
fight.
This should be interesting. I can't make any promises on that. Sorry, I said I can't make any promises. Today hasn't exactly been going the best day for anybody.
Cat fight.
Cat fight. Cat.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Just lock
Well,
him.
Leonard's not there.
Ooh.
Fucking! I should have taken the test.
Where's the devil when you need him?
I know there's 100 floors. So what?
Or what's
you know who
left
was-
of him.
Apparently, they were gonna have one name they considered to be director of this film was Edgar Wright, but he was too busy with Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Ah.
Huh.
Also, in terms of actors to play Jeremy Renner's character Brent, they had either Tom Hardy, Anthony Mackie, or Chris Pine.
Hmm.
Again, Paramount, Star Trek. You know.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Ha! Nice fake out.
Not sure it's a good idea.
She's going to total him, isn't she?
Yeah, it's probably.
Well, again, yeah, this is one of
What?
Peg's first.
What are you doing?
Eh? What was that all about?
She's allergic to leather.
Weird.
Oh, seriously? Not the right time.
God, can anything go right for me today?
Ooh.
I apologize in advance. Don't worry. I'll send the bill
Calling
for your
from-
repairs.
Yeah, problem for moving stairs is kind of a problem. Ow.
Again, I'll pay your hospital bills, I promise.
Damn it.
Wrong.
I swear, if I had $1 for every time something's gone wrong today, I'd be rich.
Oh, Leonard's still alive.
And
we
what
go.
a shock! He got knocked out.
Whoa!
Tackle!
Two.
Oh, snap! This really is becoming a cat fight.
Ow.
Oh, now we're going to slapping, I
Oh.
see.
Why is there gunfire in the room above?
It's all part of the show. Oops.
But good thing they wanted her alive.
Watch her fall right in front of Ethan
Tom Cruise running away from a sandstorm.
while chasing after a guy.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
Mummy 2017 doesn't seem more like a far-fetched concept.
Running, running,
I bet
running.
this
I call
was
this-
more cool in the
running.
trailers.
I'm surprised Michael Giacchino didn't call this the Ronda Sandstorm or something.
Quickly,
Ugh.
capture him before the sandstorm masks his escape.
Since he
I-
likes
I fear it's too late.
since he likes naming his compositions after puns.
Yeah, unfortunately, he has shades of all. Oh, actually, yeah, he has goggles.
Now, will those actually work? Seriously,
The
with how much of the tech has gotten...
Yeah,
Oh.
unfortunately,
Wait.
we.
What? Is he gonna dress up like the protagonist in Deus Ex?
So I wonder, did they film during an actual sandstorm?
Maybe.
Wouldn't that be
Oh.
something? Waiting for an actual sandstorm just to film.
Well, they're pretty common for the place, so
that would really show
I-
some dedication.
damn it.
Oh, there's some of these puns for the soundtrack for this film that Michael Giacchino made. Give her my Budapest. In Russia, phone dials you. Kremlin with anticipation.
Wow. Please.
Mission impersonatable.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, ow.
Found him!
One of the tracks is called More Trouble Than She's Worth.
Ah,
Eye of the Wistrom.
goodness.
World's Worst Parking Valley.
Wow.
And Putting the Miss in Mission.
Huh. Sir, I have had an incredibly tough day right now, so I need you to give me a break. You were doing the opposite of that. Oh, wait.
that was a rubber mask?
Huh, a pretty good rubber mask.
But that means who is behind that mask?
Don't tell me it was the Alec Baldwin look-alike. Kendricks.
Yeah, we're out of luck.
And we got his phone, which means... he can still track
Well-
him through that. Huh, that's handy.
Time to steal a car.
Don't worry,
My
sir.
God.
It's for the good of the
This is-
world.
This is absolutely halal. Boop, boop.
Oh, God
Oh,
dang
come
it,
on, Sunday
traffic.
driver. Eesh.
Again, this is all happening in one day. This is the day that God decided to screw with Ethan.
Well, I think it probably takes a couple of, let's say a week.
True.
Well,
true.
more like in a sense, Java also the fact that similar to Page Master, you just want to put a filter on the situation because
Okay,
why not?
Again, I mean, I don't think he's had this much bad luck since, like, the first movie.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, Ethan, are you giving up now? I guess.
I guess
Oh,
not.
maybe
Nope,
not.
found him.
Jesus, Ethan. Well, give him credit. He is determined, all right.
Oh, he's trying to intercept him. Okay.
Time to put my crash team
driving
racing
the other way in a
skills.
sandstorm, I'm not sure it's a good idea.
Ah.
Oh,
Oof.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't on board anymore.
That could have ended badly.
Yeah, empty, of course.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see. Oh, well,
Son of a
wait.
bitch.
All that effort, only to be bamboozled.
It was a bit easier to do that during the sandstorm.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, the chase is afoot again, I guess. Holy cow, you'd think this were the climax.
Oh, come on, really? Come on, Tom, run!
Come
run
on, Tom.
more.
My running, it hasn't.
Let's see.
Who is it?
Uh,
Is it Tom? Is it Alec Baldwin lookalike guy? Hard to tell.
So, well, it doesn't matter because.
Well, congrats! They have the launch codes now, Ethan.
This is all your.
Now it really is. Yeah, I can see why Agent... What's his name?
Brant.
I can see why Agent Brand is rightfully pissed off.
yeah.
You know, I gotta say, Ethan's been getting a lot of humbling in this movie.
More on the fact that he doesn't know how to handle his team. Huh?
Okay, team, I see we're having our typical team falling out section of this. I'm sure Jeremy Red...
Yeah. Meanwhile, Red has not exactly been telling everyone the truth himself.
Uh-oh.
Analyst.
Oh, snap. Good question. The truth is that actually I used to be a mercenary, but then ended up joining S.H.I.E.L.D. God dang it, that's the wrong universe again. Although, to be honest, would you be surprised if that was his backstory eventually?
Let's find out his backstory now.
Alright, then.
Hold on.
I'm all clear.
We needed the power of teamwork, but we weren't Mission Impossible heroes.
Backstory time?
No,
No, come on!
So where are we now? Mumbai?
I wonder if Ethan is just really, really, really running through everything that has happened this week and realizing, you know, I just climbed
I
a
need a
building.
vacation.
Yeah, honestly, after you climb a building just to try and get your job done and it fails, you do need a vacation.
Well, he's on his way. I mean, his contact he's been talking with throughout some of this movie.
Oh boy, I hope this guy won't die as well, like almost everyone he associates with in this movie. Who isn't a part of the main cast?
Yeah. You must wear this blindfold, sir. Oh, now he's going to tell his backstory.
Alright.
Of course, because now he has a drink in hand.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh boy.
Croatia.
Well, knowing how the AMF does stuff, I'm gonna assume that they had it as well under control as they did, the first movie's mission.
Yeah. So he wanted to try and warn the couple of danger.
But yeah.
But he didn't, so orders are orders. Well, because orders are orders.
So I guess they died.
Oh.
Oof.
Ooh.
So yeah, he majorly screwed up.
Or rather, he followed orders, and well, look how well that went.
And he never saw the husband again.
I'm sure he's not one.
Actually, when the secretary introduced me to Ethan Hunt,
Oh,
What?
so they killed her off screen?
Wait. You mean Julia? Julia died?
Lives?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, so what was...
Let me get Figgy up. So yeah, basically, that husband and wife, he was on about, it was Ethan and Julia, but Julia got killed by a hit squad, and
That's very nice, killing her
Ouch.
off screen like that.
I mean... What
I'm sure you love that, Lives.
I had to wonder. Well, again, it's like I said earlier. Did Julia leave that much of an impression on us, the audience, in the third movie?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, again, for someone who was supposed to be his wife...
I mean, it would have been fine if we just divorced, but
Yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah. That I agree with. It's like, although it's like, what was the point of them trying
Not to
to...
mention, oh Jesus. Hey! Not to mention, though, her death is pretty much used to use as character development for, Jeremy Renner's character, which makes her pretty much a moving refrigerator.
Oops. I had to wonder, what was the point of even masking her death? Like, why did they disguise it as divorce? Did they want to trip out the audience? Or show that, look at that, Hawkeye and Ethan are actually
Anyway.
connected? Yeah, that's what they're calling
Not
it
very
nowadays.
convenient stuff.
independent defense coordinator.
Oh.
Okay.
Selling. I never heard of that song. Who sold the future?
Is he gonna sell in the codes?
Again, Jesus, he sold the codes to so many people.
Or maybe that's the tactic, selling too many people so that...
Well, actually,
will be
Cruz is
usable.
looking for Ethan's looking for Hendrix. I think he's on about the device.
Oh, so basically he's asking if you help to find him, and if they find him, he can keep the codes.
But without a satellite to help beam the information, it wouldn't be worth very much. And he knows where you can buy those kind of satellites from.
Anyway, the arms dealer is played by Ilya Volok.
The Fog.
Oh wow, he has also an extensive career since 1994. Let's see if he's done. Oh, he was in Swordfish, the one written by Skip Woods.
Interesting. Supposedly his best film.
Also, he was Master Org for Power Rangers Wild Force? Are you kidding me?
Really? Wow, this guy has had an extensive career. From Power Rangers to Mission Impossible.
Also, he was in one episode of CSI New York, I think.
Even though you are strong.
Oh, he was also in the Punisher TV series, Netflix series. Nice. One episode. Anyway.
So, when's Agent Brandt gonna break it to Ethan? Unless Ethan already knows.
Yeah, more likely he knows. He's just not really the kind of guy to talk about it.
What's in the bag? Sorry.
Yeah.
Ouch. Again, I love how Ethan pretty much shows almost no reaction about his now revealed to be dead wife. Like, holy cow.
I'm
Well,
guessing.
he's not really the guy to really
Not to
talk
mention, I'm
about that
guessing
kind of
he's
stuff
really in a
with
desperate
books.
situation, so he needs to work with what he has right now.
I mean, okay, I guess we can say character development, but compare this to Ethan and how he was in, like, the first movie. Like, the guy was emotionally wrecked when his team got killed. I guess all the years of experience have hardened him.
Ooh, a fancy car. Can't wait to see that. Well, mind you, if it's an IMF edition car, I'll probably not. Probably
No,
have the engine
gotta
broken and the
pity
wheels
the poor
burst.
KGB agent that is on the trail of Ethan because
Yeah, he's trying.
Okay,
and he-
so Master Org is a satellite seller now.
shit.
Oh.
Well, rule number 1: never trust arms dealers. So
Oh crap! Now I'm in a deal. I have no choice but to.
You know, not gonna lie, for a moment I thought, when we were telling Agent Brent's backstory, I actually thought that it was gonna turn out that it was Hendrick's wife who was killed, and Hendrick had disavowed from the agency to get revenge. Surprised that they actually have kept that from going. Subverted expectations.
I'm thankful it was just this one plot point, not the whole movie.
Ah, Ethan is all full of forgiveness. He forgives Agent Brand for the death of his wife, and he forgives Carter for the death of that woman who he said explicitly not to kill.
Mm.
So what's he gonna forgive Benji for?
I don't know.
Everything.
Well, she can relate in a way. She.
Oh,
I mean, in a sense, that assassin did kill her partner, I'm guessing he was?
what is this?
Let me guess, something to mask arms and everything.
Oh, it looks like a chainmail.
Well, maybe not. And again, he's just as confused about technical stuff as Hawkeye. Yep, good job. It's gonna be just like Mission Impossible 2.
Huh. Only it's a movie that we like.
Fucking magnets.
Whereas I may be apologetic about Mission Impossible 3, I will not be apologetic about dissing Mission Impossible 2. That movie was, like I said, the Tom Cruise ego-boosting show.
Oh yeah. The science is sound. Yeah, 'cause, like those sound last.
Yeah, seriously, IMF have really been dropping the ball with their tech this movie. And yet somehow this was what fans considered the best
generally.
movie until...
Well, until the 2 that came after this
What's?
one.
Let me check.
Yeah.
What's the
But,
just to be curious, the percentage of Rotten Tomatoes?
but yeah, Joe, I got it. IMF are suffering for their blatant, for the last movie's fuckery of any kind of laws of physics.
I know, right?
Yeah. Explosions from behind blow you sideways.
All right,
Yeah.
93% from review score and 76% from audience score.
Ah, not bad.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a high-tech looking car. And of course he has the tuxedo.
I mean, it's a spy story after
high-tech-
all.
A high-tech IMF.
Oh no,
vehicle.
no. Be careful, Carter. Don't get romantically interested with him. You either get
I'm
written out or
surprised-
die.
I'm surprised it works. Again, considering how shitty vehicles have been.
So learning that Julia died, I now have so many questions. Like, did she end up becoming an agent or something? Like, why did she
I'm
join
guessing
Ethan on a
it's not that
mission?
important.
I mean,
Well, we have bigger things to focus on right now.
Yeah, that too.
I know, it's just it feels so out of place the way they brought up her death and everything.
What kind of dance is that?
Well, they're in India, so
I'm pretty sure. I can imagine that is, culturally accurate. At least I hope so. But still,
Aw, no belly dancing.
Pluto. Oh God, no, not Pluto Nash.
what kind of code names are you using? Bobcat to Pluto?
Wait, hang on. They're naming it after a crap video game character and now a crap movie.
Huh.
Well, there's Oh,
Again,
okay.
Carter, don't get romantically interested with him. It'll be the last thing you ever do, apparently.
Don't worry, Jovis. You
Well, it's like James Bond curse.
I mean, Jesus, though. I mean, that's brutal.
Venus, really?
Let me guess.
Because Roman names for the gods.
I love how that dress is made to show off her butt and her breasts.
That's, I think, the idea. She needs to seduce the guy.
Oh, boy. Still, though, there is a rule against being too obvious in this sort of stuff.
Oh, boo-hoo!
Uranus! Ha 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 ha!
Not only we shit on Pluto again, but we even do the Uranus joke.
Yeah,
Come
and
on.
even Peg was like, it's funny because you said Ada.
I'm gonna be coaching you through this. Try and take it naturally.
Tom, now's not the time.
Who's playing this guy? Let me see.
He looks like an American version of Harada from Bamco.
Katsuhiro Arara, yeah.
Yeah. Just without the sunglasses, too.
That was like a James Bond movie.
Anil Kapoor. Really? That ringtone? That ringtone is so out of date.
Wow.
What was the ringtone?
It's one that sounded for those Motorola in 2005.
What,
God
like Hello,
forbid he
Margot?
uses a flip
Yeah,
phone.
kinda. Anyway, Anil Kapoor is a famous Indian actor, so I guess, yeah, it's a Bollywood very veteran. So I'm taking a guess and saying that they casted him, to sell
was in
better the
season-
movie in India.
He was in the eighth season of 24.
Huh,
And apparently
nice.
also in the Mowgli Legend of the Jungle TV series as Baloo. But for the Hindi
Interesting.
dub.
Ah. Who I will
So
not
sick.
be getting romantically interested in because, again, any women
Come
who get
on,
involved with
you
him
can
are as
do
good
it.
as dead.
You can do it
Come on, just pretend you're practicing for the Avengers.
again. Although now that I think about it, Hawkeye has not been in space yet.
Yeah, Hawkeye, yeah, jump.
Do it!
Do it. You on it. Remember, we got you in case Cruz quits series.
Just
If ever there's a time for the tech to work, please let it be now.
Sorry? What?
Oh dear.
What just happened?
Did she get nervous?
Dunno.
Oh god, they named him Jupiter.
Well, of course we did.
Of course they named him Jupiter, because Jupiter's the biggest planet. God dang it, Uranus.
When aren't you playing?
Totally not shipping, by the way.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm convinced they only wrote the scene just so Tom Cruise could kiss Paula Patton.
Again, when is he not kissing a beautiful woman in any of these movies?
Oh,
The fifth movie.
Really?
I don't think he does.
is that the pickup line?
Yes, it is, and it's a very obvious one.
Or a game of, what? Oh, okay, it was a fountain.
Oh, Brad really likes these fountains.
Is that Wally?
Nah, it's his great-grandfather. How is any of this working?
Magnets, remember.
Amazing magnets. I guess the IMF aren't exactly all done screwing with physics. Though I guess God had enough of his vengeance against them in this movie, of how much it's malfunctioned. Holy cow, dude! How obvious can you get?
I don't know how to feel about it.
Let me, dude, if you start talking about Indian stereotypes, you're just inviting people to do bad Indian stereotype. Oh!
Oh.
Ow.
Fucking hell.
How much is this killing her inside to be
The
playing
most
along with this?
romantic love story of all.
Yes. The story of Agent Carter and that hot Indian guy.
Unfortunately, it's not an Indian guy. See, particularly really.
So Hawkeye, you're gonna tell Hawkeye, you're gonna tell Captain America about the time Agent Carter had to seduce another man? God, these jokes write themselves.
There he is.
Hendrix, aka not Alec Baldwin.
Okay, rude.
Oh,
come on.
Jeez, dude, that was
He's
rude.
wetting. Oh, is he? He is wetting.
Aww. You know, props to this dude. He's going quite a long ways to try and bonk this one chick who he doesn't know.
Well, remember, he's a veteran of... He's a Bollywood veteran, so...
It was, the Indian form of proposing, no?
Even has those piece of jewelry.
No touchy until we get to the main event.
And you're still going to be... Dude, pick up the signals.
Again, holy cow, like... Dude, I mean, the only way she'll be in with you is if she's in it for the money at this point, with how much signal she's given.
Oop.
He's British. You know, actually, who's playing Hendrix?
Like I said, the late Michael Nyqvist.
Oh man, one thing I noticed about this movie is that Hendrix definitely has a presence here, but we haven't really gone into a lot of his motivation now that I think about it.
So Hendrix is going to kill the satellite. Now the satellite's going to be able to launch the freaking missile in 5 minutes.
Oh.
What do we do?
Okay, time to put on the speedster.
What?
What a dork.
So nobody can hear either of us scream,
Perfect.
right?
Oh. come on.
Why am I not surprised that the system crashed? Seriously, if I were to rate IMF's tech in this movie, I'd have to give it a 3 out of 5. Too much malfunctions.
Uh-oh.
But don't worry, they have a good idea where he is.
99.
Oh god, this part of the video game's always going to be tough. Oh. Can we actually get our tech to work properly?
Bye.
Here's looking at you.
Damn it, Lupin! Seriously.
Yeah,
that
that was
is Petro Zenigata equivalent.
pretty much.
Critical.
Oh, shit. Whoa!
Amazing.
Is that how it works?
Oh, shit.
Oh crap, we haven't got that.
Oof.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Well, hey, knowing
Again,
IMF, I'm
see
sure
you.
that there's a mask just right for that.
Well, we've only really had like a bit of mask action in this film.
Yeah, there hasn't been the big twist yet with the mask.
Oh, the next two films are more make up for the lack of mask action in this film, I'll tell you that.
Oh boy. You know, I wonder if there's ever a cross-gender mask ever thing. Like, you know, we've never had a woman mask herself as a guy or a guy mask himself as a woman. Granted, this isn't Blue Dragon,
They
so I
need to
guess...
make it in 30 seconds? Really?
Wow, talk about on the dot. But yeah, there's one thing I noticed. We haven't really got into Hendrix's main motivations for his actions. You know, like, normally in these
Well,
movies, it's either a disgruntled employee from IMF or just some guy who...
A rogue agent in general.
Yeah. Not so much of Hendrix, though. As far as we know, he's just an a-hole. Who's bombing California? Come on, we have enough earthquakes there already.
Oh, now we have a bit more time.
You're mad.
What other option do we have?
Oh, God. Just go ahead and drive. Is this always how it is with you?
Hang on, I'm being called.
Okay,
Operation Iron
or should
Fist.
Iron Fist?
AKA, how do we make a terrible Netflix series even worse?
Whee! Get the fuck out of here!
Wow. Again, talk about a crappy week for this team. Like, holy cow. Like,
From what I heard, the Indian streets are really that crowded in general, so yeah.
yeah. Oh, dear.
Shit.
This presents a problem.
Also, more than one. Now what?
Huh. Well, shoot. I think the mission may actually be failed. Wait, what? What's he doing? Ethan, you... Okay, talk about Mission Impossible. They're going above and beyond with what's impossible.
Oh, fuck off.
You're kidding me. That was his motivation this whole time?
You motherfucker! More of Tom Cruise running.
So this must be a Tom Cruise running record. No wonder people love this movie. He's no longer there.
Of course.
Dropped his gun?
No, it's too
No.
easy. Oh,
Oh, snap. Wow! Again, everything that can go wrong will go wrong for this team.
do we have a medikit?
I love how he's telling the wounded girl to cover Benji. Running, running, searching, searching.
Oh, really? As an
course.
helicopter?
Of course he has a helicopter, Tio. He's part of the Bad Guys Association. It's like standard protocol.
Don't you mean a standard ghost protocol? So clever.
So, Hendrix, your big plan.
Alright.
Hey, Dwibs, the operation is called Operation Iron Fist.
The jokes are too obvious.
Again, this movie has had so many MCU jokes for potential.
Even before those particular.
It's
MCU
more
bits
hilarious in
happened.
hindsight than anything.
So apparently Hendrix is...
Tom, he's an old man. He keeps like that. Oh, seriously.
He's an old man who can kick butt, but so can I!
Oh,
So, Dwibs, apparently Hendrix's main motivation is to somehow get peace on Earth with a nuke.
also,
Well,
Tom,
Drover, after the Duke's gone off, there will be peace because there'll be no one left.
next time before accepting a mission, read your horoscope.
You really should, like... They would probably warn you about this kind
You
of
know,
stuff.
with the verticality and everything, these reminds me a bit of the climax of Toy Story 2.
Wow, and now you got me imagining Toy Story 2 Mission Impossible
Tom
style.
Cruise fighting Stinky Pete.
Oh yes, I remember the plot point where Stinky Pete wants to blow up the world.
Yes, to make it so that only the truly strong will stay, and thus they will have to appreciate the toys that they have left. Toy Story 5, you now have a
come
plot
on.
in mind. Oh! Again, everything that can go wrong will go wrong. That might as well be the tagline for this movie.
Maybe it'll be for the next one of the next two.
Oh, that was just dickish.
Alright, moving on. Yeah, you think that the security of this parking lot will start noticing that something is wrong?
How much you want to bet they're watching this? Like, sir, there appears to be an American fighting a British man on the car elevator over a silver briefcase. Should we move in to tackle them, or should we just watch?
Could you get me some crisps, please?
Okay, then. Right away.
I wonder what people eat, what people in India eat as snacks.
Spicy stuff.
Possible. Surprise!
Heads up!
Yeah, that was pretty much clear.
Yeah, I think he just ran out of one-liners after...
Are you serious?
Wow. Huh.
Wow, I think
Why
it's
did
the
he kill
first.
himself? Wait,
No way. He can't actually still be alive.
Tom, what are you doing?
I'm going to do quite possibly the craziest thing I've done this week. Of course they left the keys in there. Oh wait, no, it's an electric starter. Of course they left the keys in there.
Electric starter.
Because, you know, the keys gotta be near enough.
This is not giving a good publicity to the car company. You see, folks, your car can be hijacked this easily.
But look, you can survive a fall from several stories. Isn't that amazing? He was so
Well,
dedicated to that one nuke that he had to
still
die for it.
got it.
He's Tom Cruise. By the time you'll probably
This is, I have to wonder if this is how he wants to die. Like, he wants to die doing an insane stunt at some point.
Possible.
is this his midlife crisis? Wait, at this point now, I think he's like 58 or 57. By the time Mission Impossible,
Oh my god, he's actually still alive!
by the time Mission Impossible 8 comes out, he'll be like 60.
I wonder what stunts he'll do to top this
no.
movie.
Yeah, Mission Accomplished, eh? Well, like, no.
Oh look, Simon Pegg managed
Oh my
to
god,
actually
he
shoot
did
someone.
something! And succeeded!
Oh, crap. Crap.
There we go.
Oh,
Whew.
there we go.
Almost at the last second.
There you go, you get to die seeing your plan fail. I can explain this, officers. That's the bad man.
Hook.
Oh, come on, I just saved the world. Again. And it only took you several broken bones on my end to figure it out. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, he wanted him to be found. Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that would help.
Now back to good old America.
Well, Seattle, to be more exact.
Yeah, sure. Oh, hello there.
Oh, Luther, he's not been in this film at all, actually.
He's there for a last minute cameo.
Cobra Bubbles, yeah, I missed you. He looks a bit different without his mustache from the third film.
Yeah, he has it on and off. He has the mustache in the 5th, not in the 6th.
So, if they were going to bring him back anyway, why didn't they have him in this movie, I wonder?
I'm guessing
couldn't
they
find
had
the
him
role
only for just a small cameo.
Huh, kind of a shame. I mean, he was so active in the third film.
Well, hey, at least he can still claim he's been in all so far.
And all what now?
Oh,
He's-
yeah, about that.
Essentially, to be a vertical drop's not being
Don't worry, I'm sure the car company will use that in their commercials to show how safe it can keep people.
Yeah, you could drive off. You could drop 100 meters nose first onto the ground, and you'll survive.
Get used to it.
Well, the missile did hit the top of a building in San Francisco, so I think it was San Francisco anyway.
Actually, I think it was Seattle, if he's referring to these people.
Yeah.
So I guess they weren't doing it for California.
Yeah, but yeah, at least the team functioned properly, unlike all.
Because we
like
were
all that-
Mission Impossible heroes.
And this, you know what this means, guys? I can finally have a consistent team for once.
Well, at least
Maybe not, because
well, at
because Paula Patton doesn't show up in the rest of the movies.
Oops. Okay. Maybe not entirely consistent. So who
At
replaced?
least not until we know. Maybe who knows? Maybe she shows up in the new one that they're making.
So
see.
does she
We'll
have a
see.
replacement? Or oh, wait, let me guess. Cobra Bubbles is her replacement.
Again, don't worry, Jover. Luther does make more of an appearance than just near the end of the movie in the next film,
Nice.
and he's even more in it in the 6th.
Excellent. Shame we lose Hawkeye for that, but hey, maybe he'll be back for the 7th.
Yeah, well, Hawkeye's in the
trade-off.
5th.
Yeah.
Not the 6. Yeah. Bye, I'll
Bye.
see you.
Never.
Maybe. Yeah, well, if you'll excuse me, I have to go off and practice my bow and arrow training.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't spare the katana. Maybe you will need it in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't rub it in.
So he didn't know. Oh?
I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry that your wife died off screen because of me. As I tell you. Why?
But wait, how do you know she's dead?
Oh no, don't tell me.
Body double.
Let me guess, she's in
But yeah-
hiding.
But you didn't actually see a body.
Wait, so Hendrix was behind it all? Huh. Oh.
Yeah, she was never dead.
So,
Still,
did they
weird
divorce
way
then?
to handle her.
So, what, is she in hiding?
Yeah, I'm guessing, behind, in order to make sure that she's not harmed in case Ethan fucks up.
I guess you can always see her, or unless did they actually divorce? God, it's so confusing.
Yeah, I should have handled a bit better, honestly.
I mean, you know, I get it. The actual...
It's nice for the character development of William, Jeremy Renner's character, I admit, but it should have been handled better, because we passed from, just okay, to woman in the refrigerator to, oh no, she's fine, don't worry.
Like, way to play with... Well, I can't call it heartstrings because I don't feel like she had that much of an impact, but still, way to play with the audience in such a weird, screwed up way. Like, are they even still married? I'm that confused. I shouldn't be this confused over a plot point like
Oh,
that.
I'm confused.
We were never bad to begin with. You just got played
Yeah,
like a
pretty
fiddle,
much.
it sounds like.
He's like, yeah, sorry for having ruined your life for the past, months or years. I forgot how many times.
Guess you can go
What?
back to being a field agent now. Why do we
Well, now
keep
he's
cutting
got
to those
that.
people?
Well, now he's got that guilt.
Oh yeah, I'm sure if you just leave the money on the table, the bartender will just keep collect them like that. Come on, go to the counter, Jesus.
Why does he keep looking at them? Is he envious or something about the loving relationship they can have, but he supposedly cannot?
Well, like you said, you cannot approach her because she felt a disturbance in the force.
Wait, so is that actually his wife?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Michelle
so.
Monaghan.
Yeah,
Oh, so they
got,
wait.
They
so-
got Michelle Monaghan for one scene.
So let me get this straight. He still has his wife. They were able to get the actress back. Did they really need to do the whole she's hiding really thing? Like,
This is a bit awkward.
Well,
Hey.
it's to try and explain why he can't have her following around everywhere. It could be deadly.
it really does say something that it would have been more simple to just say that he divorced her to keep her safe.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, new mission.
Hold on.
No, God, the last mission nearly tore me apart. Can I
The
get a break?
Syndicate. Of course, it's just the Syndicate.
Well, the Syndicate was actually from the TV show.
So,
Okay,
I guess
that's cute, man.
so I guess the IMF are back in business then.
And it appears like dust in the wind.
Da, da, da.
Alright, I'm guessing there's no post-credit scene, so Dweebs,
No, there
final
isn't.
thoughts.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I think I kind of needed a movie like this after how much a mess the second one was, and how even, in some ways, an even bigger mess the third one was, even though it was technically a better movie than the second.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, this one is relatively more simple. Stop a guy from blowing America up.
Who supposedly wants to do it for world peace in his own little mind.
Well, if there's no one around, there can't be any there can't be anyone to disturb peace.
Ground zero is not always the right solution, though.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, Brad Bird, for a guy who hadn't directed live action work before, he does a pretty good job here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the cast are all in fine form. Yeah, I love the music. And yeah, all in all, it's just a really fun movie to watch, and I can't wait to show you guys the next two.
Nice.
Well, 4, but it's still 2 for now that we can
By
watch
the time he's
readily.
recording, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go.
I mean, how part of the reason why this movie got apparently, this unlike unlike a couple of the other movies, some fans of the original show actually like this one because it wasn't just Ethan Hunt and his friends.
Nice, yeah.
Each team member had their own character development, and also there's a lot less gunfire in this film. More like just trying to get in and out without people noticing you were ever there.
Yeah.
So yeah, even fans of the old show were happy with this one. So that's not to hear.
So like I said, this is like the first Mission Impossible movie without some major some controversy of sorts like that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's me done. Alright, this one.
I'll go next. Yeah, this is actually more enjoyable. Out of the Mission Impossible movies so far, this has been the one that I enjoyed the most since the first. Well, it's not saying much considering 2 and 3 were pretty much messes in their own rights.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can see why the series picked up after this. Picked up again and stuff after this. Also, Michael, what are you doing?
Oh my God, Michael.
Just get off the stage. Anyway, speaking of which, they kind of like I kind of like the musical score for this one. Usually for movies like this, I don't care too much, but this one was actually really nice. So kudos for that. The plot is relatively simpler to follow, but the stakes are still high until to the last second, obviously. Although, yeah, as Jova noticed. The poor IMF can't catch a break. Like, everything goes wrong for these people until the last second, pretty much. And that's because Tom Cruise never gives up.
Holy cow, yeah.
Despite everything. No, really, the only real sour note is how they handle the separation between Ethan and Julia, which could have easily just been a throwaway line. Unlike Waves, I'm not too, I don't get too pissed off by off-screen deaths or breakups. So in this case, just saying they divorce would have been fine. But not only faking her death, but using it as the character development for, Jeremy's character is just... It feels a bit of a dick move or something that was part of the rewrite that Leaves mentioned before.
And now there's a big question of, are they even really divorced or are they still married?
Well, at this point, I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to care anymore. So there's that. But yeah, aside from that, I still really enjoyed the movie. Definitely my favorite so far, aside from the first. Jova.
Yeah, I agree. This is definitely my favorite Mission Impossible movie aside from the first 2. I'll just get off the few negatives I had.
The first 2? I thought you didn't like the second one.
No. I said first 2 as in TOO.
Oh, yeah, I thought you meant first 2 as in number.
No. Basically, 1 and 4 are my favorite of the movies. I'll get off the slight negatives I have about this out of the way. Again, I do feel like the villain was a bit underbaked for this movie in the sense like, well, he feels a bit generic in comparison to some of the other ones. That's not to say that he's a bad villain. He still gives up a pretty good fight here and there. Though, man, his last effort to just kill himself was weird. Oh, boy. But yeah, overall, the villains in this are still rather deadly, though, between the assassin girl and Hendrix. As I like to call him, Discount Alec Baldwin. And yet, apparently I predicted Alec Baldwin will be in the next movie. Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, only other negative I have is, yeah, again, the whole stuff with the wife just veered off into supposedly insulting to, I don't know if I should care, to, holy cow, this just got uberly confusing. Like, they made it way more confusing than it needed to be. It would have been more simpler to either keep her on board as his wife, or just say, I divorced and, did it to keep her safe or whatnot. Which, again, just begs the question as to why you married her in the first place if you knew the risks. But then again, that was Mission Impossible 3. Look, I'm sorry to folks who really like Mission Impossible 3, but that movie just... I don't see what people see in it. Aside from Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
But yeah, now to the good of this movie. Music is so great, bombastic, and I love the puns for the musical names. That's very nice. I really did like the CGI opening with the fuse. That was actually nice and creative, too. I am really, really, really stunned at the level of dedication they put into not only shooting these films on location, but doing as many practical effects with the stunts as they can. I mean, it's a Tom Cruise movie, no shock there, but... Man, it does get the heart racing quite a bit. One of the things that this movie definitely excels at, which I realize now only the first movie ever did, was, the good team dynamic. And heck, it arguably does the team dynamic even better than the first movie.
Well, because the team lasts more than 5 minutes.
To be fair, when I was talking about the team in the first movie, I was talking about the team he puts together after his original team dies, but yeah, I see your point. But yeah, here though, the team each have their own arcs as opposed to it just being Ethan and friends. That was kind of a noticeable thing about them, and they were promises of things to get better. Shame we still won't be able to shake off the inconsistency curse, since it sounds like his team will change yet again in the 5th film, and change yet again in the 6th film. Not that that'll stop them from being great movies, from what Dwebs has told
Well,
us.
apparently for the next movie, the team aside from Paula Patton remains the same. She's replaced by Bing Rames.
I wonder if they'll be able to get back Jeremy Renner for the 7th or 8th ones.
We'll see in due time.
But
Also,
yeah.
from what fans of the TV series can actually rejoice, because that last call that Ethan had about the Syndicate is actually apparently foreshadowing for the next movie, which actually will deal with the Syndicate, apparently.
When you say next movie, do you mean the 5th movie or the 7th one?
Rogue Nation.
Rogue
Okay.
Nation, the 5th one.
Cool, yeah. Oh, that sounds exciting. But yeah, speaking of Hawkeye here, Jeremy Renner is a neat addition to the story here. One that I guess will remain consistent. Again, he really does a good job, not only as the audience surrogate, but just as that guy. The guy in the audience who, is kind of... let's call him the average Joe amongst the group. Like, he's just the guy contending with all this madness here and there. And I will admit, I love how confused he acts when the whole thing about the wife comes out, because that is exactly how I feel. I think the best way to call him is he's like the Phoenix Wright of this. He is the perfect audience surrogate. He'd probably be a cool player.
Or if Phoenix Wright knew how to use a gun. So.
Pretty much.
Yeah, unlike Simon Pegg, Jeremy's character is more competent, at least.
That too.
Well, though Simon Pegg's character is like the tech nerd, so it makes sense that he's not as much as able to shoot people.
Makes sense. Holy cow, it gets so funny with how much IMF's tech screws up on them. Again, like we said, the IMF do not get a break in this. It's like God's having his vengeance for how lucky they got in Mission Impossible 3, like Dwib said. Hopefully.
Yes, yeah. Okay, you messed with the laws of physics last time. Okay, how about this time I fuck your agency up?
Pretty much. Holy cow. I'm really surprised that the IMF will even be a thing after this one. But somehow they will be.
About that.
Oh, unless Alec Baldwin has anything to say about it.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We'll get to that.
But yeah, the effects, the stunts, the action were all good. The actors, well handpicked. So yeah, overall, that was a great fun movie, and the best Mission Impossible experience I've had since the first movie. So, from what I hear, it only goes uphill from here.
Yep, so we'll see you next time when we tackle Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
See you
All right.
then.
See ya.
See ya.